And a good evening to you from Legion Collegiate Academy in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Today, PTP TV brings you the primetime players as they take on the Bishopville Devils in their season opener. Hi, everybody. Chris Shima, glad to be with you. Second year as voice of the primetime players. Excited to be in the brand new gym. We'll talk all about that and much, much more here this evening. But right now, let's meet the starting lineups. First for the Devils of Bishopville, South Carolina. And head coach Keith Evans starting today is number 3, Demetrius Abrams. Number 7, Kendrick Holloman. Number 8 is Hakeem Richardson. Number 12, Anthony Van Hook. And number 22 is Derek Benton. And now for your primetime players and head coach Chris Thomas. It's number 0, James Murray. It's number 2, Chris Moore. Number 6, Sean Barnett. Number 15 is Raymond Austin, and number 31 is Odell Turner. Season opener for both of these teams. Bishopville, the Devils are a travel team admitted into the ECBL this season. They played in the OBA last year. Meanwhile, the primetime players start of a back-to-back at home to open the season. The ECBL Super Cup champions. They won that over Western Massachusetts last year. 108-10, their minor league record since 2012, 23-0 in playoff games. So the primetime players taking on the Bishopville Devils here in just a few moments in the season opener. We're at Legion Collegiate Academy. It's on the southern edge of Rock Hill, South Carolina. Really beautiful facility, and we thank them for hosting all of the home games, which we'll have for you here on YouTube. As I mentioned, that includes next Saturday against the Coastal Elite Pirates as we take a look at the first few games here for the primetime players. Today, first meeting against the Bishopville Devils. We have a couple of guys who had ECBL experience on the Devils roster, Jerome Carr and Devontae Washington. Unfortunately, neither of those two are active, but keep your eye on number 1 is J.B. Moore. He'll come off the bench today, as will number 11, Walter Hill, both all-stars in their league last season. So, whole team set to go here from Legion. Couple new players for the primetime players. Raymond Austin played with Rowan County a couple seasons ago. And welcome back to Sean Barnett, the 13-year pro vet who's played overseas as the tip is controlled by the Devils. So we're underway here in this 2022 season. Van Hook over to Cuffey, A.J. Cuffey. Holloman, and we got a foul called here in the opening seconds with 6 on the shot clock. So Van Hook will inbound it. Opening possession here for the Devils. Lost a couple exhibition games to SC Upstate on the 22nd and to Gastonia on the 5th. So a couple tune-up games for Bishopville. Although, like I said, they do have some talent and some ECBL experience as Derek Benton couldn't get it to go. Offensive rebound is tipped around and more. Correction, Murray comes up with it. Murray, top of the key, 4-3 off the back iron, skying for the rebound. And it's the Devils' Richardson. Bishopville second possession here as we're just about a minute in. Van Hook losing it. Sean Barnett out on the run, and he will lay it up and in. So Barnett, first points of the season for the ECBL champs, primetime players. Into the forecourt now, Van Hook. Van Hook, top of the key from Chapel Hill. He's blocked. Ball batted out to Moore. Moore, pull-up 3. Yes. Chris Moore strikes, and just like that, it is 5-0. Chris Moore shot 53% from downtown last season, and he's good on his first. 10:32 to go. We're just underway. Stepping into that triple, Abrams missed it long. Rebound controlled by Austin, one of the newcomers, and Abrams steals it back. 3 on the wing is good for Benton. Derek Benton from Milwaukee. 5-3 primetime players. We played about 2 minutes. Good ball movement, finding the open Turner. Ball batted volleyball style by Austin, but nobody's home on that far side, so it'll be Devils basketball. First 5 in the game belong to the primetime players, including this Chris Moore triple, which I thought we were going to have time to look at. Maybe another time. Here is Benton on the wing, steps right, fires the mid-range, off the back rim, skying for the rebound. And almost coming up with it was Richardson underneath, now a foul called. That's going to go on Van Hook. 2 team fouls on Bishopville. And it's primetime basketball. 9:50 left to go, just underway here in the opening quarter, in the opening game of the season. Barnett top of the key. Moore, bounce pass back to him. Now Moore. He's 1 out of 2 now from downtown. Rebound controlled by Abrams. His bounce pass is deflected, and Murray. Couple of nice defensive plays in the front court. Turner rejected by Holloman. What a block that was. Holloman went to the floor, but gets up. Benton waited for him. Driving is Abrams right to the hoop, and he scores. Demetrius Abrams played at Columbus State. Ties us at 5. So first 5 to the primetime players, next 5 to Bishopville. Now Barnett scoops it over to Murray for 3 in the corner. Yes! James Murray, 41% three-point shooter a season ago. The Sandhills JUCO product, scores for the primetime players. Scoop shot by Van Hook. Anthony Van Hook on the board. 8-7 primetime players. Top of the key, it's Turner. Murray in the corner. Behind the back to Moore. Back to Murray for 3. Yes, again. James Murray hits back-to-back triples for the primetime players. He's got 6 in the game. Moore with 3. It's 11-7. Primetime players up by 4. 8:23 left to go. We'll step aside. So once again, another look at the schedule upcoming. We'll be with you again next Saturday. All of the home games at 5 o'clock on Saturdays. So Chris Shima, glad to be back with you. Bishopville Devils with the basketball. They trail by 4 now. It's been raining threes for the primetime players. It's also been raining steals. That's the 3rd steal of the game. As Murray now with 3 3-pointers here in the opening 4 minutes. He's hit the last 3 for the primetime players. He's got 9, all from behind the arc, and it's 14-7. Answering back, that's a 2-pointer. Kendrick Holloman on the board. 14-9, 7:48 to go here in this opening half. Odell Turner for 3. Odell Turner was just 29% from 3 last season, but looking good on his first bucket here for the primetime players in 2022. Holloman trying to put the moves on. Looking for some help. Toss back out to Richardson out on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Holloman with 2. Got a hoist. He does. Gets the friendly bounce. So Kendrick Holloman back-to-back buckets. Let's see if they can cool off primetime from behind the arc now. Down low they go to Austin. Austin is fouled. 7:10 left to go here in this opening quarter. 17-11 for the primetime players. Raymond Austin from my hometown. The 216 Cleveland, Ohio, played at West Virginia State and has some semi-pro experience here in the ECBL with Rowan County. He played a couple games back in 2019. 6'9", 240, another big body added for Chris Thomas's team, and he gets both free throws to go down. So it's an 8-point game. We've played 5 minutes. PrimeTime 19, Bishopville 11. Cuffey, top of the key. On a screen for a moment. Now over to Benton. Face up by Holloman. Rebound controlled once again by PrimeTime. It's Barnett. Barnett behind the back as he brings it into the forecourt. Turner, bounce pass over to Austin, and Austin is fouled again. I believe that's 4 team fouls now on Bishopville. 3rd, I was wrong. First time I'm wrong here in 2022. It won't be the last. So, PrimeTime to inbound, 15 on the shot clock. Murray, top of the key. Gets a screen from Turner. Attacks over to Moore on the wing. Top of the key now for Turner. Shot clock down to 5. This is Austin. Barnett got a hoist to beat the buzzer. It's good. What a shot. Sean Barnett, 13-year pro vet. Played a little bit in the G League. It was the D League back then, but for Iowa and also Rio Grande Valley. Sean Barnett, though, 6 years in Romania. Last year he was with Freiburg Olympic in Switzerland. Averaged 13.4 points per ball game, 55% shooter, 45% from behind the arc, 5.3 rebounds, and 4.2 assists. Not bad for the Swiss team. Barnett over to Moore. Moore tiptoes the baseline. Open look for Murray. Again, he's got another one. 4 3-pointers for James Murray. He's got 12. 24-11. Answering right back is Benton. So Derek Benton with a couple of triples. He's got 6 on the night. 5:29 left to play here in this opening quarter. 10-point lead for the PrimeTime players. Moore scoops it over. Murray, heat check time. Oh, it's good again. James Murray, 15 on the board, all from behind the arc. James Murray scorching. He's got 15 of the 27. 5:04 left to go. Here is Cuffey on the wing. Inside 5 now. 8 on the shot clock. Benton looking for the cutter. Van Hook lays it up and in. Barnett guarded by Benton. Backing him down in the lane. Barnett, couple of fakes, forced the pass. Nice defense there by Bishopville. Van Hook to the hoop, lays it up and in. So Van Hook has 6. Here is Austin answering back quickly. And another timeout. 4:21 left to go. So Raymond Austin's got 4 in the game, but it's all James Murray crushing it from behind the arc. 4:21 left to go until halftime. We will step aside once again. Well, it's the James Murray show here at the start of this one. 15 points on the board. That's before the timeout. Sean Barnett beating the buzzer, but the PrimeTime players with 4:21 left to go here in this opening quarter, leading it by 11, 29-18 against the travel team, Bishopville. They were in the OBA last year, the Official Basketball Association. I love the names they come up with for some of these, the Elite Basketball Association, you know, like you're taking a limo to the game, the Official Basketball Association. Not official enough for Bishopville, as that was Kendrick Holloman again, as they look to join the ECBL here in 2022 and do so as a travel team. So Kendrick Holloman has 6 points. Bishopville trailing by 9 as the ball was deflected out. Trevor Booker into the game. And we got another timeout. 3:55 left to go. We take another timeout. Welcome back, everybody. As I said, it's been the James Murray Show. There's a top-of-the-key triple for Murray, who's got 15 if you're just joining us. Bishopville hanging around, down by 9, 29-20, 3:55 left to go. As Sanders is checked in as well. Sydney Sanders played in Lithuania back in the day. Odell Turner hits his second triple of the night. He's got 6, both from behind the arc. Lead back to 12 for PrimeTime. Underneath, Holloman. Good ball movement by the Devils. Sanders into the forecourt on the wing. Barnett, same spot. Booker on the block. Booker backing down. Holloman doing what he can and forced the miss. So Book comes up short. Holloman into the forecourt. Pull up. Missed it short. Trevor with the rebound. Oh, the quarterback pass to Moore. Chris Moore's got 5. Capital A on that assist from Trevor Booker. Step back triple now for Maple. Can't get the 3, so it's Daniel Maple into the game. Steal by Van Hook. Van Hook pushes it into the forecourt. Maple on the wing. 2:32 to go in the opening quarter. Here is Van Hook. He's got another one. Anthony Van Hook's got 8. It's a 10-point game, 34-24. 2:20 left to go here in this first quarter. Moore to Turner, top of the key. Sanders, extra pass. Barnett, contested 3. In and out. Rebound by Holloman. Throws it full court to Kennedy. Kennedy attacks. Scoop. Too strong. Moore will get the rebound. PrimeTime players were getting out of that, the way of that rebound like Russell Westbrook was on the team. Like Russ wants that. Bounce pass by Kennedy. 3 in the corner. No good. Booker another rebound. Trevor will bring it up into the forecourt with 1:43 to go. Step into a triple off the back of the iron, and the rebound controlled by Cuffey. Cuffey up top. Right side, Holloman. Extra pass, another corner 3, and again it's long from Richardson. Barnett attacks. The reverse, yes.
Number 6, Sean Barnett.
Sean Barnett's up to 6. Lead back to 12 for the PrimeTime players, matching their biggest lead as we had a little freeze there. Apologies for that, folks. But we are back now, 1:07 left to go. Pull-up is no good by Van Hook from the wing. Sometimes the software freezes Barnett, so we'll scale back on the instant replays to avoid that happening. So Barnett going to the free throw line. That's 4 team fouls now on Bishopville, I believe. Barnett, a fan favorite in Romania because of those 6 years that he spent there. It's the first free throw to go. Played with a very good Freiburg Olympic team. Last season. Demetrius Abrams back in for the Devils as Barnett with 56.7 goes to the line. So got them both. He's up to 8. 38-24. Biggest lead for PrimeTime is 14. In the corner, Richardson. Ball deflected out. Benton gets it. Benton, step back. Booker. Great defense there for Trevor. Into the forecourt, it's Moore. Down low, Johnson making his first appearance, and Jarrett Johnson is fouled. Jarrett Johnson from Greensboro, North Carolina, played at Anderson, a Division II school in South Carolina. 2018, he was with the Coyotes in Raleigh, averaged 11 points per ball game, 58% shooter, 54% from downtown. Then 2020, he played 4 games with the Primetime Players. Those were the only 4 that they played because of that COVID year. Averaged 12 points a game, so technically not a newcomer, Jarrett Johnson. This is his second season, but was inactive last year. So Primetime getting it done down the stretch here in this first quarter from the charity stripe as Johnson gets them both to go. Entry pass or inbound pass to J.B. Moore. Keep your eye on J.B. Moore. He's a good scorer. Hangs and attacks right to the hoop. The all-star from last year. High school player at Flora. Now a turnover. Booker rejects Kennedy out of bounds. So we'll stay with Bishopville with 14.7. So Abrams will inbound it. Here's Kennedy. They can hold for the final shot. Moore again, lost the handle on it. So the other Moore, Chris Moore, ahead to Sanders with 2. Moore loses it. Half-court heave by Moore Jr. Ooh, grazes the rim, but that's it. 1 quarter in the books. Primetime Players with a comfortable lead. They have a 40-26 advantage after 12 minutes of play. We'll be back with the second quarter here on PTP TV in just a moment. On to the second quarter we go. Primetime Players going quickly, and Jarrett Johnson scores his first field goal here in 2022. But the Primetime Players up 42-26. Chris Shima, glad to be back with you. If you're just joining us, James Murray with 5 3-pointers. He leads all scorers. He's got 15 in the game. Sean Barnett has 8. Odell Turner has 6. Sydney Sanders buries the 3-pointer. It's been raining triples and raining free throws here in the early going for the Primetime Players. We are in the second quarter. The period hasn't been updated yet on the scoreboard, but trust me, J.B. Moore comes up short. Here's Chris Moore trying to triple himself. Can't do it. Booker, the put back, no, but he's hit in the face. So Trevor Booker will go to the free throw line looking for his first points of the season. Trevor Booker, you know his story, 8-year NBA vet, fan favorite in Brooklyn and Utah specifically. Played for Indiana, a few other teams, since retired, but lacing up for the Primetime Players and getting both free throws. Can't remember the last time PrimeTime missed a free throw. I don't know if they have yet here this evening. So we've played about a minute here in this second quarter. Now a turnover, looking for a whistle. They don't get one, but a steal right back now for Sanders, and Booker throws it down with the two-hand jam. Some man pressure now for the PrimeTime players as Rob Moore tries to get it across midcourt. He's got one more second to do so. That's an 8-second violation. I mean, the shot clock says 14, but they're going to give a timeout to Bishopville, so we will step aside as well. .10:31 left to go. We're just underway here in the second quarter. So they put 17 on the shot clock. So Bishopville got to get it across here. And they just do. Moore into the forecourt. Benton down low to him. The reverse. Rob Moore with his second field goal. Product of Shaw University from Brooklyn, New York. 49-30 PrimeTime players. Here's Barnett back in the game. So it's Barnett, Trevor Booker, and Johnson with Sanders and Moore. That's the five right now for PrimeTime as Booker is fouled again. So 4 points already here this evening for Trevor. Second team foul on Bishopville here in the opening minutes of the second quarter. Book short on that free throw. Last year, the PrimeTime players led the ECBL in points per game with 140, also tops in field goal percentage at 52%. Rebounds, 62.9, and assists, 34 assists per game. They were second in three-point shooting at 38%. The way they've shot from downtown here today is a promising start, but they'll be higher than that. Abrams is short on the three. Long rebound by Sanders. Barnett passes it out to Johnson for three. Can't get it to go. Rebound controlled by Abrams. He throws it full court. Book deflects it out of bounds. 9:39 left to go. Some subs for the PrimeTime players as James Murray and Odell Turner come back into the game. Murray, as I mentioned, 15 first quarter points. Chris Moore, Sean Barnett both sit down for PrimeTime. Here's J.B. Moore coming off the bench out to Benton, who attacks. Strong move to the bucket, came up short. Johnson the rebound. Sanders hounded into the forecourt. Sanders over near us will back it out, guarded by Benton. 9:16 to go. 20-point lead for the PrimeTime players, 50-30. Booker now, step back triple for Trevor. He was hitting them in warm-ups. Coming up short, he's 0 for 2 from downtown here so far in the game. Moore Jr. into the forecourt. And on the baseline, that drive ball batted out, but Hill is there. Now Hill steps into a three and rims it in. Walter Hill with his first bucket of the game, and it's 50-33. 8:51 left to go until halftime. Murray on the wing. Murray bounced past the Booker, and another two-hand jam for Trevor Booker. He's got 7. Lead back up to 19. It's been as high as 20 tonight for PrimeTime. Abrams walks it up. Abrams now attacks, couple of fakes, nicely done. Can't get the bucket, tipped for the rebound, it's volleyballed, and Primetime's got it. I believe that's Johnson over there, and he is going to be out of bounds. So Bishopville will get it back. Backing down, J.B. Moore. And we got a foul called on Primetime. Looks like it's going to go on Sanders. That's the first foul in the quarter for the Primetime with 8:13 to go here in this first half. Apparently Odell Turner called for the foul on the inbound. Look at Benton laughing at him. That's not right. Here's Abrams for three. Booker's got the rebound. Here comes Primetime. Booker over to Johnson. Johnson attacks. Now he's fouled. Rob Moore Jr. called for the foul. That's 3 team fouls already on Bishopville here in the first 4 minutes of the second quarter. Murray top of the key. Out to Sanders on the wing. Sanders from the half circle, back to Murray. They're staying with him now. Hill's all over him. Murray trying to clear some space, and the bucket's not going to be good. They're going to call an offensive foul on James Murray. So Hill sold it a little bit, but the referees bought it. So both teams quickly with 3 team fouls, 7:44 to go here in this opening half as Demetrius Abrams, Columbus State product, running the point right now for the Devils. Here's J.B. Moore on the left wing. Step back by Moore off the top of the backboard. Here's Turner out on the run. Cutter is Sanders to the hoop. No, but he's fouled. So a lot of whistles here in the second quarter. Sidney Sanders is going to go to the free throw line. Played college basketball at Fairleigh Dickinson, and as I mentioned, played professionally in Lithuania back in 2014-15. Over 7 points a game and nearly 3 assists for Sanders. He's from Charleston. Stuck on 3 points tonight for the Primetime players. 5'11", 170. He gets 1 out of 2, so he's up to 4. And Primetime matches its biggest lead tonight at 20. Abrams attacks, rejected by Murray. That's the 4th block, I believe, tonight for Primetime. Attacking is Hill, and we got another whistle called. So both teams heading to the bonus, and we've yet to play 5 minutes here in this second quarter. So Walter Hill goes to the free throw line. He has a triple here tonight, short on the first free throw. Kendrick Holloman coming in. Moore Jr. will go to the bench for Bishopville. Bishopville, by the way, from in South Carolina. It's between Camden and Florence. Camden is outside of Columbia, so the PD-ish region, I guess you could say. Turner top of the key, over to Sanders on the wing. Sanders attacks around one man. Met at the rim, couldn't get the bucket, and the ball out of bounds, and it's off Hill out of bounds. So it'll stay with Primetime. Right now they have Trevor Booker and Odell Turner with Sanders, Murray, and Johnson. That's the 5 for the Primetime players. Booker top of the key, directing traffic. Sanders gets a screen from Book. Now over to Johnson. Johnson from the free throw line extended, swishes it through. Jared Johnson's got 6 on the night. Primetime by 22, its biggest lead. Holloman backing down. Holloman, the hook, in and out. Tried to get the offensive rebound. It's batted to Murray. 3 defenders down for Bishopville, and we have another whistle. 6:21 left to go until halftime. That is 5 team fouls, so free throws now the rest of the way here in the second quarter for PrimeTime. James Murray last year, 75% three-point free throw shooter, excuse me. Murray, good season last year. Some of these guys kind of get forgotten in the limelight, but Murray, 17.6 points per ball game, 48% shooter. He was 41% from downtown. 4.9 rebounds, 5.5 assists. First point in the quarter, he's got 16 on the night. Couple of pump fakes by Holloman. And more fouls. So both teams are in the bonus over the final half of this second quarter. We've got 6:15 left to play. Kendrick Holloman's got 8 on the night as he goes to the free throw line.
Back into the game, the players. Number 2, Chris Moore. Number 15, Ray Austin. And number 6, Sean Barnett.
Barnett, Austin, and Moore all back into the game. They join Turner and Murray. Both free throws are good, so Kendrick Holloman, first player in double figures for Bishopville. He's got 10. James Murray continues to lead all scorers with 16 as he's got the basketball, throws it awkward off the glass. Austin, the rebound, he's stripped. Here comes Abrams into the forecourt. Abrams attacks, skies it off the glass and in. Demetrius Abrams, his second field goal. He's got 4, and the lead is 19. Back-to-back buckets by Bishopville, and Barnett in and out on the jumper. Abrams into the forecourt, scoops it to Hill, step back 3 off the side iron, rebound by Austin, and then he's fouled. So Raymond Austin will go back to the free throw line. We're going to have a timeout first, I believe. 5:35 left to go until halftime, 56-37. PrimeTime in control of this one. We'll be back. That's how you can stay in touch with the PrimeTime players. Chris Sheeman, glad to be back with you. 5:35 left to go until halftime. We've got a free throw shooting contest breaking out here in this second quarter. Both teams are in the bonus over the final half of this second quarter, and right now it's Raymond Austin's turn. 4 points so far tonight for Raymond. He stays perfect from the free throw line here tonight. PrimeTime players have led by as many as 23 if you're just joining us. James Murray with 16 points, 15 of those in the first half, all on 5 3-pointers. He is the lone PrimeTime player in double figures. Kendrick Holloman for the Bishopville Devils has 10 here tonight as the Devils turn it over. So Murray with 16. It's Barnett with 8, 6 apiece for Austin, Turner, and Johnson, 7 for Booker, and 4 for Sanders. Moore's got 5 as well. That's your scoring so far for the PrimeTime players here tonight. James Murray from that corner. He got another one. James Murray's got 19. The lead is 24. This is now the biggest for the PrimeTime players tonight. And another whistle. Called on primetime players. I believe it's going to go on Austin, so that's his first, and that'll send J.B. Moore to the free throw line. JB off the bench here tonight. Gets them both. 61-39, primetime in control. Here's Barnett on the wing, guarded by Moore in the man-to-man. Bounce pass to Austin. Austin backing down his man. Puts it up, no. Tried the volleyball it, no. Third time the charm, maybe, yes. So Austin matches Barnett for second leading scorer on the team now tonight with 8. 4:29 left to go until halftime. Here's Abrams on the wing. Abrams doubled up in the corner, got it out to Holloman. 5 to shoot for the Devils. Abrams got a hoist, he does. Draws iron. Following the miss is Holloman. Good aggressive play by him, but misses the shot. Barnett flies into the forecourt off the rebound. Moore catch and shoot 3. Yes. Chris Moore up to 8 now. So Moore, Austin, and Barnett all with 8 as Hill scores. He's got 5. Then Primetime turns it over. Here's Abrams burying the jumper. Abrams got 6. Lead is 22. Primetime turns it over again. 3:43 left to go until halftime. Aaron Johnson going to make his first appearance from Columbia, South Carolina. Abrams into the forecourt. Murray guarding him now. Turner comes on a switch. Hanging jumper, no good off the back rim. Barnett's got the board. Throw ahead to Moore. Extra pass out to Murray. Heat check time. Yes, again. James Murray. 7 3-pointers. He's got 22 points in the game. Barnett with the steal. Barnett's got Moore, takes it himself, and he's fouled. Let's run back yet another 3-pointer for James Murray, who has 7 3-pointers here in this opening half. And you could see, well, you didn't see it, but Chris Moore made a nice extra pass on his way to a layup to find the hot hand. That's what a great leader does. And that's what Chris Moore's been doing for so long for these primetime players. But James Murray, 22 already tonight. 25-point lead is now the biggest for the primetime players here tonight as Barnett misses the first free throw. Hakeem Richardson and Robert Riley, wearing number 10, into the game for Bishopville. Barnett, 1 out of 2. He's got 9. 70 on the board for the primetime players in a 26-point game. Holloman blocked on the 3. Richardson will try it and get it to go. It's a 2-pointer. Hakeem Richardson, his first field goal. Moore into the forecourt. Scoop pass off the mark, but Murray's there. Now out to Turner for 3. Yes. Odell Turner has 9, 73-46. Stepping into a 3, Richardson answers right back quickly. So Richardson starting to heat up for Bishopville. He's a local product from that town, a town of just 3,000. Looks like Austin was out of bounds there, so 2:14 left to go. Good attacking play by Riley. Couldn't get the bucket, though. Now here's Barnett. Barnett behind the back. There to greet him is Turner, though. Scoops it over to Murray. J.B. Moore gets on Murray real quick. Pokes it away. 12 to shoot. Here's Turner now with 8 on the shot clock. Minute 47 on the game clock. He'll attack. Can't get the bucket, but he's fouled. So Turner with 9, an opportunity to get in the double figures here. Odell Turner last year, 65% free throw shooter. Short on his first. Last season, couple type championship games for the PrimeTime players as Turner now in double figures with 10. They won the South Championship over the Coyotes from North Carolina and Raleigh by 2, 130 to 128, and then a 4-point game against Western Massachusetts in the Super Cup. It was 133 to 129.
Players are over the limit. Aaron Johnson to the line for the Devils.
Aaron Johnson, chance to get on the board for the first time tonight at the free throw line. Rims in the first. Swishes in the second, so he's got 2 on the night. Minute 33 left and counting here in this opening half. 74-51, PrimeTime. Austin backing down. Austin, couple of pumps, blocked but fouled by Holloman.
Foul play number 7, Kendrick Holloman. His second. Devils over the limit.
So Raymond Austin with 8 on the night. Chance to get into double figures and become the third PrimeTime player to get into double figures here in the first half. And he's a free throw away from doing just that. PrimeTime's led by as many as 27 here tonight. 75 points on the board so far, with still a minute 20 left to play here until halftime. Holloman into the forecourts and an illegal screen called on Johnson. John Barnett gets a screen, left of the lane, looking underneath, got it to Austin, who lays it up and in. So Austin with 11. Inside a minute to play here in the half. Richardson putting on the moves, couldn't get the bucket though. Turner the rebound. Moore steps right, too strong on the triple try. Tip for the rebound. Turner's got the offensive rebound. Murray attacks the reverse. What a bucket there by James Murray. Murray's got 24 here tonight. 79-51 and another whistle. With 27.6 to go here in the half. J.B. Moore back at the line. He's got 4 tonight. Just one player in double figures here in the half for Bishopville. That's Kendrick Holloman. He's got 10. Anthony Van Hook, who we haven't seen in a while, has 8 tonight. And Moore now with 6. About 3.5-second difference, game and shot clock for PrimeTime. Barnett step back, throws it away. Nobody was home. And with 14.9, Devils can hold for the final shot of this opening half. JB Moore with 4 seconds. Holloman got to go. The hop step, can't get the bucket, but we got another whistle with .6. So more free throws.
His second. Players over the limit. Number 7, Kendrick Holloman's on the nose. Shooting 2.
So Holloman a chance to add to his 10 points here tonight. PrimeTime has Murray and Chris Moore in the forecourt. A couple of defenders on them with .6. And the half will come to a close before they can call another foul. PrimeTime players lead by as many as 27 here in the first half. They take a 25-point lead into the locker room. 79-54 PrimeTime players after one half of play. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with all the second half action here on PTP TV. Don't go too far. Welcome back to Legion Collegiate Academy. Chris Sheeman, glad to be back with you. On to the second half we go, and it's all primetime players. After 24 minutes, they lead it by 25, led by as many as 27 in the first half. For those of you just joining us, it was the James Murray show. He had 7 3-pointers in that opening half, 24 points in total to lead all scorers. Other scorers for the primetime players, 9 points for Sean Barnett, 11 for Raymond Austin, 10 for Odell Turner, 8 for Chris Moore, 7 for Trevor Booker, 6 for Jarrett Johnson, and Sidney Sanders had 4 in that opening half. For Bishopville, one player in double figure, that was Kendrick Holloman. He had 11. Top of the key 3, no good by Turner, so primetime empty on its opening possession as we're underway here in this third quarter. Primetime and Bishopville both playing in their season openers. Primetime players looking to repeat again as ECBL champs. They've won 9 in a row. They've won the championship in every season in the first in the TRBL, the Tobacco Road Basketball League, which is now defunct, and then also in the ECBL. There's been some tight games. Last year, a prime example of that. But Primetime has gotten the job done every single year, trying to do so as well, and also tuning up for the basketball tournament, which we'll talk a little bit about here in the second half as well. Sloppy start to the second half for both teams, turning the ball over. Nobody has scored yet. Trevor Booker getting the start here in the third quarter. More attacks on the baseline. Swings it out. Open is Murray. Longed on the 3. Barnett volleyballs it. Can't get it to go. Ball deflected out to Holloman. Holloman from the elbow. Off the back iron. Offensive rebound by Moore. Can't get it to go. Murray into the forecourt. Turner top of the key. He'll attack. And Holloman. Good defense, they say, on him. So Benton into the forecourt. Moore Jr. out there with Holloman, Van Hook, and Abrams. That's the 5 for Bishopville as we start the second half. And we've played 2 minutes, and it's been rough. So a jump ball. And let's see who's going to jump it up. It looks like it'll be Turner and Holloman. So 10 on the shot clock if Bishopville wins this jump here. Again, it's Holloman and Turner, and Primetime will win it and promptly throw it away. Yikes. It's been sloppy. Benton gets it underneath. Attacking is Moore, can't get it. How about the third time? No, still can't get it. Fourth time, and finally he gets it to go. Rob Moore is persistent, if nothing else. He's got 6 on the night. First points in the second half go to Bishopville. Murray top of the key, looking for Booker. Tip passes it out, but nobody's there. Miscommunication between Booker and Barnett as Barnett cut to the top of the key, and Book thought he was going over towards the wing. Now here's Holloman, guarded by Booker in the man-to-man. 9:27 to go here in the third quarter. Holloman cut off on the baseline, rockets it to Benton, now out to Moore Jr., who hangs, can't get it to go. Volleyballed in, no, by Benton. And finally, Primetime gets a defensive rebound. Here's Booker on the wing. Booker attacks, swings it out. Murray in the corner for 3. So Murray cooling off at the half. He's yet to scratch on 3 misses here in the second period, or the second half, I should say. Holloman for 3, no good. Barnett's got the rebound. Barnett over to Turner. Booker out on the wing. Thought about the deep 3. Looking to back down his man Holloman. Hanging. Booker can't score. Rebound controlled by Van Hook. Van Hook pushes it. Scoop to Benton. Benton, the reverse, yes. So Primetime put up 79 in the first half. They are scoreless in the first 3.5 minutes here in the third quarter. Murray to Barnett. Cross court to Moore. Chris Moore bounce pass to Murray. Out to Barnett from deep. Can't get the three to go. Primetime is cold here in the third quarter. Getting back on defense is Barnett, and he forces the turnover as Van Hook ran out of room on the pass. .806 left to go. 4 minutes into this third quarter. Primetime still scoreless. Chris Moore bounced past to Booker. Booker on the elbow. Backing down in the lane. Turnaround shot is good. Trevor Booker with 9 in the game, and Primetime gets on the board here in the third quarter. Pull-up contested shot. J.B. Moore hits it anyways. He's got 8. Chris Moore into the forecourt. Contested 3 off the side of the rim. Turner with the rebound, and then deflected out. Last touch by Bishopville. Turner to inbound. Sean Barnett. Couple of pumps. Got it to go. Sean Barnett in double figures. He's got 11. Frees an air ball over on the far side for Benton. Barnett crossover. He'll step back now. Moore top of the key. Turner on the wing. Booker extra pass out to Barnett. Open for 3. Got it to go. Sean Barnett's got 14. Remember, he was a 45% three-point shooter for Freiburg Olympic in Switzerland last year. So lead back to 26 for Primetime. Benton left of the lane. Here comes Chris Moore. Barnett, step back, extra pass out to Moore, open for 3, no. Ball deflected, and I believe it's last touch by Primetime. Chris Moore, 24.5 points per ball game last season. Another MVP-style season for Moore, who also averaged 10.6 assists, 6.3 rebounds, 56% shooting, 53% from behind the arc. Tonight, Chris Moore has 8 in the season opener for Primetime. Here's Van Hook on the right wing. Van Hook gets it out to Moore. That's Moore Jr. Couple of pumps, missed it short. Rebound, Chris Moore. Throw ahead looking for Barnett. Barnett out to Murray, back to Turner. Barnett on the block, goes to the hoop and scores. 5:52 left to go here in this third quarter. So an inadvertent whistle was blown there. So back to action here as Abrams walks it into the forecourt. Benton. Benton to the hoop. Nice move. Came up short, though. Book the rebound. He's got another home run ball. Pass to the cutter. Barnett bucket in the foul. So first, Trevor Booker throws another Tom Brady-esque pass. Extra pass, unselfish play by Murray. And now Sean Barnett will go to the line for an old-school three-point play when we come back as the lead grows to 30, 90-60 Primetime. 5:30 left to go here in this third quarter. We'll be back in just a moment. That's me, Chris Sheeman. Glad to be with you here tonight and all season long, live this time. I'm back. Was in Florida for a couple of years. That did not go great for me. So happy to be back in the Carolinas. Happy to be back with you live and in action. We'll have every primetime player home game this year is Sean Barnett looking to complete an old school three-point play. We'll also have for you the ECBL playoffs in the South. And then I'll have the ECBL All-Star festivities as well. So Barnett up to 14. No, wait a minute. Let me correct myself. Up to 19 on the night now as he buries the free throw. Primetime players went scoreless for the first 3.5 minutes of this third quarter, but have increased their lead out to 31. Tough bucket there by J.B. Moore, who's got 10 now. He joins Holloman as the other player in double figures tonight for Bishopville. Trevor Booker, what a pass out to Turner for three in the corner. Can't get it. Barnett there. Can't tap it in. J.B. Moore flies into the lane. Looking to throw it down. Booker blocks him from behind. Staying with it was Van Hook, though, and he scores. So Van Hook is in double figures now with 10. Inside 5 to go, 4:49 to be exact here in the third quarter. And another foul called on Bishopville. A.J. Cuffey into the game for the Devils here in the second half. J.B. Moore will sit down. Trevor Booker tries step back. Rebound to Cuffey. Correction, that's Abrams. What a pass. Rockets it to Van Hook. Too much on it, though. 4:29 left to go here in the third quarter. Primetime with the basketball off the turnover. Barnett top of the key. Barnett spins out to Booker. And Booker double dribble. Back-to-back turnovers. Bishopville will get the basketball. Devils in Primetime playing their season opener here this evening. Backing down Van Hook. In and out on the shot. Rebound deflected out. Turner's got it. Murray attacks the bucket, scoops it up and in. James Murray with 26. And an injury timeout here as Van Hook is shaken up, stretching his left shoulder, so he's out of the game. Holloman, I believe, came in for him. Let me double check that. Correction, it's Daniel Maple back in. Scoreless in the first half. Here's Abrams to the hoop, and he touched it last out of bounds, so the ball goes back to Primetime. Primetime's led by as many as 31 here tonight. It's at 29 right now. Turner into the forecourt. Moore out to Turner. Back to Moore from Barnett for three. In and out. Nice box out there by Moore Jr. He attacks the scoop. Can't get it to go. Boy, they're getting some looks, Bishopville. They just won't go down. Booker to the hoop. Booker uncontested. Get out of the freight train's way, ladies and gentlemen. Book's in double figures. He's got 11. 95-64. Primetime matching its biggest lead here tonight. Stepping into a three. Abrams swishes it through. He's got 9. Barnett on the far side of your screen to the hoop, and he's grabbed. Sanders into the game for Primetime. James Murray will sit down. So Sidney Sanders back off the bench. 4 points tonight for him. Moore on the wing. Booker for three, in and out. Cuffey, extra pass. J.B. Moore had it blocked from behind by Turner. 17 to shoot for Bishopville, 2:35 to go here in the third quarter. Holloman thought about it. Fell down, kept the dribble though, now able to get it out to J.B. Moore. Moore to the hoop over Booker, too strong. Good defense there by Trevor. PrimeTime can't get a rebound though, and the extra effort there by Kendrick Holloman, who now has lucky 13 for him tonight. That three right back. For PrimeTime, it's Chris Moore. He's now in double figures with 11. 98-69. Three by Abrams, no good. Booker's got the board. Booker, another full court pass. This time it went to Sanders. Cutter is Moore. Here's Barnett. Barnett, yes.
Power. Number 6, Sean.
21 for Sean Barnett. Welcome back to the ECBL, Sean Barnett. A great opening performance for him. Minute 35 left to go. PrimeTime has hit the century mark, 100-69. Jarrett Johnson into the game, as is Raymond Austin. Turner and Booker, the two front court players, go out. Offensive foul called on Bishopville. It's their fourth team foul, first in the last 2 minutes. Underneath, Sean Barnett bucket in the foul. Sean Barnett eaten here in quarter number 3. He had 14, I believe, at the half. He's up to 23 now here, 9 in the quarter. Good to see Van Hook back in the game, feeling better. So Barnett, second opportunity here in the third quarter for a old school three-point play. Barnett gets it to go. So 24 for Barnett. James Murray has 26. 103-69 here in the third quarter as Cuffey comes up empty. He's slow to get back, so a 5-on-4 here. Catch and shoot Sanders for three. No. Barnett going to be called over the back on that rebound attempt with a minute 11 left to play here in the third quarter. A.J. Cuffey has yet to score. As he pulls up for three, it goes in and out. Here's Moore. Barnett back to him. Chris Moore for three. It's batted out by Austin. Extra possession for PrimeTime. 46 to go here in the third quarter. Barnett backing down. Size advantage on Abrams, and he scores on the fadeaway. What a play by Sean Barnett. He matches James Murray's 26 here tonight, and the Devils turn it over. 8-second difference between the game and shot clock here for PrimeTime. Chris is letting it roll. I know he wants 2 for 1 here. Moore looking out for Barnett. Instead, PrimeTime is going to settle here for a good shot rather than force it. Here's Sanders on the wing. Shot clock at 12, out to Barnett, extra pass to Johnson, who has the runner go off the back of the rim. Hill the rebound, throw ahead. Bishopville catch and shoot. It's Abrams can't get it. 6 seconds to work with for PrimeTime. Austin loses it. 2 seconds to go. That's a block but foul as Hill went to the bucket, so he'll go to the free throw line. Once again, PrimeTime for the second time in 3 quarters fouls with 0.6 left to go in the quarter. They did that as well in the first quarter. So Walter Hill, an all-star in the previous league that Bishopville played in, was talking to some of the folks with the Devils. They were a semi-pro team last year. They've been around for a few years, though, primarily local rec kind of leagues prior to that. And I said they play like a team. You don't always see that for some of the travel teams that try to come into the ECBL. But little things like that ball deflection, those kinds of things, this is a team. But PrimeTime is a team, too, and they got 105 on the board. It's a 34-point lead for the PrimeTime players. We got 12 more minutes left to go on to the fourth quarter here in just a moment. It's an upcoming look at the games for PrimeTime. So back-to-back at home to start the season, then next two on the road at the Upstate Redhawks. And then we wrap up March back at home against the Upstate Redhawks. We'll have all the home games for you here on YouTube, live and on demand. On to the fourth quarter we go. PrimeTime on their way to a good start as Benton, nice tip in. Benton now has 9 here tonight. Sanders answers right back. Sanders now with 6. Leading scorers for PrimeTime, James Murray and Sean Barnett both have 26 here tonight. James Murray hit 7 3-pointers in the first half. Here's Moore. Barnett catch and shoots. Long on the 3. Austin put back no. Austin again just using his size and his body to muscle his way to the bucket. Austin's got 13 here tonight. Raymond Austin. Here's Holloman between the circles. Holloman from the half circle. Bricks it. Barnett the board. Sanders over to Moore on the wing. Late whistle, but Moore is fouled. So he'll go to the free throw line.
Foul. Devils number 3, Demetrius Hales, second. Team first. Number 2, Chris Moore to the line, shooting 2.
Chris Moore last year, 84% free throw shooter. So Moore gets 1 out of 2. He's got 12 tonight. 110-73, the PrimeTime players. PrimeTime's existed since 1991. It's a travel team, rec team. Started semi-pro play in 2012 with the Tobacco Road Basketball League. Moore's got the steal. Moore asking, what was he doing there? He was completely turned around. Anyways, the bucket's no good. Neither is that one for Van Hook. Here comes PrimeTime. Johnson has it stripped now. We had a sloppy start to the third quarter. It started that way here in the fourth quarter. Now Moore open for 3. Got it to go. Chris Moore with 15 points. Pride of Charleston Southern. That long-time coaching staff. They were a young coaching staff when Moore was there. I meant to ask Chris before the game how his knees are doing, because he's the only one out here who's about my age, and I know what my knees are like. Sean Barnett, 26 points on the night at the line for 2. .28 now for Barnett. He leads all scorers. Walking it up is Abrams. 9:29 to go in the game. Spinning, Benton. Pass out to Cuffey, right wing 3 off the back iron. Nice box out there by Sanders. Sanders is 5'11", proving you don't need to be the biggest guy in the room to get a good rebound. Austin couldn't get the 3. Extra possession now for Primetime as Moore attacks. To the cutter, Barnett, yes, and the foul. Sean Barnett is up to 30 points. Actually, Barnett's around our age, too. I was mistaken. I forgot about Sean. His knees are fine, I could tell you that. So old school three-point play complete for Barnett. He's got 31 now. 9 minutes left to go. To the hoop, it's Van Hook. Number 12 has 12 here tonight as Austin answers right back. 120-78. We're a couple minutes away from Sunday night at the Y here in this one. Attacking is Van Hook. Moore with the steal. Toss over to Johnson. Barnett, extra pass to the cutter. Sanders can't get it to go, and Abrams saves it. Van Hook to the hoop, yes. Van Hook with 14. It's a 40-point lead for Primetime. Austin now up to 17. I mentioned Austin played at West Virginia State. They've got some good Division II basketball in the state of West Virginia as Chris Moore buries the 3, so he's up to 18. Fairmont State is a good D2 out there. You wouldn't think about, West Virginia having great small college basketball, but they really do. Sanders for 3. Neither team is missing right now. Sanders now has 9. 128-82. Nice cut. Bucket and the foul there as Van Hook is on fire. Van Hook now is 16. He'll go to the line for an old school three-point play. J.B. Moore back in the game. Aaron Johnson checks back in. And Hakeem Richardson also into the game. 7:13 left to go. Van Hook short. Nobody boxed out. And Hill lays it up and in. It was just one, but that's okay. It's 128-86. You can space out once in a while when you put up 128 with 7 minutes left to go. Fade away, Barnett. I thought that was going to go down. Anyways, Van Hook another rebound. Over to Moore. Moore to the hoop. Ball deflected out to Johnson. He lost a handle on it, but it comes to Van Hook, who is scorching hot now. Anthony Van Hook is up to 18 points on the night since coming back into the game. He has done the bulk of the scoring here for the Devils. Barnett cut off, gets it out to Johnson. Johnson thought about the 3, attacks, and is fouled. 128 to 88. The lead back down to 40 for prime time. Next Saturday, it's Coastal Elite, the Pirates, at 5 p.m. here at Legion Collegiate Academy, and then the following two on the road for prime time. They'll be in Greenville, my hometown, against the Redhawks, and then at Kannapolis. And then back home to wrap up March against SC Upstate on the 26th. How about that steal by Sean Barnett, who now has 33 points in the game. Johnson nearing the midway point of the final quarter. Pull-up three is no good. That was Cuffey, I believe. Moore. Down low, Raymond Austin has been eaten down the stretch. Austin up to 19 points. Barnett looking for another steal, instead tips it out of bounds. So here comes Turner, Booker, and Murray back into the game as Austin, Moore, and Barnett all go out. 5:41 left to go. We got another timeout, so we'll go away one more time here. .541 left to go, all prime time here tonight. 133-88. Top of the key three off the back iron for Richardson. Here's Turner into the forecourt. Sanders from Booker. Now back out. Booker for three. Yes. He's been trying to get one to go down from behind the arc all night. Booker gets that one to go. 136-88, make it 136-90 as Hill scores. Walter Hill's in double figures now. He has 10. James Murray. Cut off underneath. Johnson to the hoop. Yes, he's got 9. Cutter is Hill, and Hill is fouled. 4:39 left to go. 48-point lead for primetime. Going to win their 109th minor league game. They're 108-10 since 2012, and 23-0 in the playoffs. Just 10 losses. First free throw is good for Hill, who has 11. Troy Kennedy in the game for Bishopville. Free throw in and out, offensive rebound. Richardson got it to go. He's got 7. I said in the first half, he's a local product from Bishopville. It's a town of about 3,000 people. in between Camden and Florence, South Carolina, in the PD-ish area. Ball deflected out. 9 to shoot for PrimeTime. PrimeTime turns it over. Bishopville turns it right back as that pass was too long. 4:13 to go. What a pass and what a cut. Johnson with the jam. He's been a great addition now in double figures with 11. Let's see. I believe everybody's in double figures now. Yes, everybody is in double figures who has played. Hill adds 2 more to his total. He's got 13 tonight. Sanders on the wing. 3:37 to go in the game, and we got another foul called. Reach on Johnson, I believe. So last year, PrimeTime led the ECBL with 140 points per ball game. They're at 140 right now, and James Murray scores 2 more. 28 now for Murray. Sean Barnett leads the team with 33. JB Moore off the back iron. Sanders pushes it. Cutter is Johnson. Nice pass by Sanders. Johnson with 13. Nice screen. Kennedy open. He got it to go. So Troy Kennedy, first bucket for him here tonight as we go inside 3 minutes left to go. Trevor Booker, 4-3 off the back iron. Rebound controlled by Richardson. Richardson has it poked away. It comes to Johnson from right of the lane. Got it to go. Aaron Johnson's second field goal here tonight. Columbia, South Carolina native. James Murray getting nasty with it. He's up to 30 now tonight. So Murray and Barnett have combined for 63 of the 147 with 2:15 left to go. Now it's Tip. Johnson's got the steal. Murray looking for Turner. Turner will back it out. Missed side iron. It is Sunday night at the Y with 2 minutes left to go. Hill attacks. He draws the foul. Chris Moore going to come back into the game. Replace Johnson. Great minutes off the bench for Jarrett Johnson. He finishes with 13. Nice, tough bucket there by J.B. Moore. Moore's got a dozen. 147 to 101. James Murray step back contested 3 off the back rim. Turner's got the rebound, had to save it, and it's taken away. Kennedy steps into a 3. No. Nice athletic play there by Richardson. 1:25 left to go. Sanders running some clock. He's the only one. I said everybody for PrimeTime was in double figures. It was Chris Moore, 3-pointer, and the foul. He's up to 21. Sanders only has 9, though, so Sanders is the lone player not in double figures for the PrimeTime players. And Chris Moore going to go to the line for a 4-point opportunity now with 1:07 left to go here in the game.
And he does it. Rare.
Turner's got the steal, 151 to 103.
1 minute left in the game.
Sean Barnett, 33 points on the night. Murray tried to join him, but it just went in and out. Back down, it's tipped up and in off the miss by Richardson by Johnson. So Johnson was 6 tonight. 151 to 105. Moore looking out for Booker. Step back, deep three by Trevor Booker, just off the mark. Out to Johnson on the reverse. Shot clock and game clock are basically identical. PrimeTime going to win today and go to 1-0 on the season. So a good start at their new home facility, the PrimeTime players. Underneath, Sanders does get into double figures. So every player now in double figures for the PrimeTime players. 153 to 110 will be the final as Bishopville gets one at the buzzer. PrimeTime players, a good start to the season for them. They win by 43, 153 to 110. Sean Barnett, 33 points. James Murray with 30 in the game. And once again, we'll be with you next Saturday, the 12th, for the PrimeTime players and Coastal Elite Pirates. We'll have that one for you, 5 p.m., right back here on PTP TV. Be sure to subscribe here on our YouTube channel. Watch all the action live or on demand anytime. Once again, your final score, it's the PrimeTime players, 153, Bishopville 110. We'll talk to you again next Saturday.